It's pretty warm. It's going to heat up pretty quickly. I think it's the lights I can't see. And then you can also use it with the remote control. And the remote control is going to give you a continuous blast as well.
Right.
So you don't have to be holding it when you want to scare the trick-or-treaters as they're coming up. Where's that light?
There it is. We're in the button again. Look at this. It's so much fun. And you can use the remote. That's how I use mine when I hear kids coming down the street, I just hit the remote and the fog blows. I have mine right on the front porch. You simply plug it in, you're good to go. A lot of people say, where can I get the fog juice? It's your quick in and out drugstore, they have the stuff there. I've seen it there. And then they have it at all your major retailers too. Or you can make it yourself.
You can.
It's basically 1 part glycerin and 3 parts water.
Look at this.
That's awesome. Look at it. It is great. And remember, the fog will just kind of resonate and hang.
Pushing the button.
Yeah. And we're giving it a shot. You're gonna make this whole place one big scary cloud. That's awesome.
Is that incredible?
That is fantastic.
So you can use it manually with the button, or you can just push the button.
I love the fact that we have the remote control so that you can activate it as you see fit. And we are actually we're filling this whole studio. If you want it today, it is $14 off. It is on 4Flex. You get the fog machine, you get the remote control. You can create your own dungeon.
You see
That's
the
what
liquid?
I love about it.
Oh yeah. Now the liquid, the reservoir, it's filled, but you can see my liquid. Can you see that? It's filled all the way up to here.
Is in there.
So what it does, it grabs some, so now it's just heating it up, and then when that light turns green again, which is right here, when it actually illuminates green, that is when I know that I'm ready to go, and I can either do it manually or hit the remote control button. I just love having the remote control.
It's the best part.
The remote control is going to need 2 AAA batteries that are not included, but you pop in your 2 AA batteries, and then that will work for you.
I like your thoughts, so it's not just Halloween. So even if you're having any kind of a fun party.
The kids with the music, they've got their music going.
Anything,
and,
a work function, and you want it to be, that fog just adds a whole nother level of fun and entertainment when you're hanging out with your friends. This is clearance price today. It does plug into a standard outlet, nothing special that you need for that. And then, as I said before, you can pick up the fog liquid anywhere. It's available online, and it's also available at any of your local stores, especially this time of year, they keep it. And a little bit goes a long way. Trust me, I have it. I've had the same 2 bottles of fog juice for the past 2 years. I mean, because I only use it a little bit. I don't use it that much. I don't use it like when I get home from work. I don't just turn fog on.
I hope not.
No, it's not like,
you can see.
I don't walk around my house.
You can see how this adds to the atmosphere.
What am I, living in a dungeon? Josh, where do I live? I don't, But when the kids show up, it's fun. It scares the kids. They're not expecting it, and they're like, they like when they were going to come into the Yovan dungeon, but then I turned the steam on or the fog on. They're very hesitant.
Now, this is water-based, okay? Okay, it's got the glycerin, it's water-based. It's not smoke, it's water-based. What I would do is I would put it behind the witches. Okay, you get these yard witches that we have, the witch sisters. Go back there
and hit the witches.
Right? So you would have this. What I would want to do is have this down here, kind of hide it, or, behind the witch.
Yeah, here, I'll watch this. Hold on, I'm going to help you.
When the light,
go over there.
Okay, here. Can we move this?
And I'm going to do this. No, watch.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do this.
Is the light green?
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, when the light's green, that's how we do it.
Yet. So we're gonna set this up. It's gonna be really cool.
So keep talking.
All right.
Oh, good. Now, the witches, you have to get them. Look, it's a set of 3 and their hands are holding.
Do we have the witches available?
I sure hope so. Is it green?
Here. I'm afraid to even touch them.
I used so much 5 seconds ago.
No, it takes a second to reboot.
It takes a second to reboot.
Hey, by the way, while we're waiting for that, if you want to take a sneak peek at the witch, you can order this right now. These are the giant witch legs, and they're coming up in just a bit. What'd you say, Kyle? There's only 350 of the witch legs available if you want to pick that up. All right, here we go. Ready? Watch the witches. Look.
Here we go.
That's awesome.
That is, okay, the 3 witches with the fog machine.
Dude.
That is your Halloween decor. Different, unique, individual.
You gotta admit.
Stand out. And it's not.
Daryl, is this scary or what?
This is the best.
It's frightening.
This is the best. Oh my God.
I feel like a special effects person there.
I love it.
Look at it.
Right? Your witch legs by the garage door or on the side of the house.
That's so
Your
awesome.
3 witches, maybe another inflatable in the yard.
getting
It'll
a little
take you
foggy.
15 minutes to set this up and recreate
Look
it.
at how creepy that is.
Oh my
And that's how long,
God.
I mean, it just went for like 35, 40 seconds
Right?
of that steam.
And I was pushing the remote control.
Yeah, and then it probably takes like a minute or so to reboot.
To reboot,
and
yeah.
that's all, and it just fills up in it, because, you know, it's a
It's a
reaction.
10-ounce reservoir, by the way.
All right, if you want to get the fog machine, it's only $32.50. Kyle, do we have the witches available online? hsun.com.
Oh, for sure.
They're not in the show, but if you want to get the witches, they're available. If you want to get this witch, or half of her, we don't have, the other half is on the other side.
The other half is
the
flattened.
house fell on her.
And as soon as she's fully inflated, then the legs will automatically start to
Look
kick.
at this thing over here. Have you seen the scary tree?
Okay, so
with
we've got the
spider in it?
spider who's trying to freak out the jack-o'-lantern. The jack-o'-lantern finds the whole thing amusing.
That's coming up too. If you want to get, if you like these inflatables, and they're great. Talk about easy decor,
I mean,
right?
it's the only way to
All right,
go.
fog machine is all done. Are we stepping away for a sec? We're gonna let the smoke clear. And I wanted to mention Samantha Brown is coming soon.